Bonnie, time for Features in Focus. Let's bring in Paul Nolte of Kingsview Financial. He joins us from the CME in Chicago. Paul, there were concerns about liquidity yesterday. Is the market functioning today?
It's a little bit better. We're still seeing markets move pretty violently in either direction. You know, we've got the opening rally, we got a sell-off, another rally ensued. But when you're looking at the bid-ask spreads for a lot of companies, ETFs, you're still seeing some fairly wide spreads and things moving fairly rapidly in both directions. So as much as I would say, yes, we're in a better place certainly than yesterday, I don't think the markets are functioning at a normal level. They're still in a pretty frenetic phase right now, and I think that's going to last for probably the next week or two before we see things calm down.
Paul, at its core, this is a healthcare crisis. The Fed is trying to do what it can to deal with what's happening in financial markets. Is the Fed helping?
I think the Fed is helping. Central banks around the world are. There's plenty of liquidity in the system right now. They're still putting a lot of liquidity in. We're anticipating the Fed to cut rates again next week at their meeting. And then when you look at the economy, the economic data coming into the crisis, at least in the United States, was still very strong. So, yes, it's going to come off from that. And once we get past that with the additional liquidity that we have, we would anticipate the markets and the economy to pick up pretty quickly once we pass the crisis here.
What will it take for investors to rotate out of bonds in a big way into equities? It needs to happen in size to form a bottom. When does that happen? What do we need to see?
You know, if we take a look at prior issues, 87 crash, 2008, where a lot of people are drawing comparisons, you're looking at a period of anywhere between 3 and 6 months of fairly volatile markets, both on the upside and the downside, until people feel comfortable that the crisis has passed. This may be a little bit quicker only because it's more of a virus than it is financial. So it's possible that by the summer months that has passed, or at least we're on the way to repair. So again, but looking at history, we have at least probably 3 months at the inside before things quiet down.
Paul, thanks for your time. We greatly appreciate it. Paul Nolte of Kingsview Financial joining us from the CME. Bonnie.